Chaldeum is free from Belial and his deception. Only Azmodan remains. He sends his army forth to strike at us from the heart of Ariat Crater. Bastion's Keep is all that stands between us and certain doom. I will not allow it to fall.
The Keep's defenses cannot hold. Its soldiers are scattered, fleeing before Azmodan's onslaught, which rushes forth from Ariat Crater. Should the Keep fall, Azmodan will claim the Black Soul Stone. If he does, there will be no hope for this world.
The Keep will stand. I will rally its defenders.
Light the signal fires, and show these soldiers that we are not yet defeated. Salvation has arrived. Go, you are needed below.
Tyrael will not fail these people, I know it.
A few thousand of your years ago on a distant battlefield, I stood over Azmodan, sword raised to deliver the death blow. You faltered. No. One of my brethren, Ardley, called for help. You chose to save him. Yes. And now Azmodan threatens all I hold dear once again. Saving the life of another is never the wrong choice. I see that now. I wish my angelic brethren felt the same. How is it different being mortal? I will die, of course. That is not what I mean. But that is the difference. When you are mortal, every moment is precious. Everything matters. It is exhilarating. I knew Zoltan Kuhl was special from the moment I met him. He had a keen mind. During the hunt for the Three, he was the bearer of the Soul Stones, and must have studied them intently. Though it is an aberration, the Black Soul Stone is a testament to his genius. The Black Soul Stone was created to be an improvement over the original Three. They were crafted to contain single demons, but Kuhl intended his to hold many. But the Black Soul Stone is flawed, and cannot contain that many demons for long. We must capture Azmodan within it and shatter it, lest all these evils be reborn. Of the many things I find intriguing about humans, the greatest is their endless thirst for knowledge. Angels believe that everything there is to know is written in the scroll of fate. Therefore, curiosity is not a common angelic trait. Ironically, my suspicions have been confirmed. Angels do not, in fact, know everything. Seeing the world through mortal eyes has given me much.
The Black Soulstone's getting hotter, straining against me. They're whispering to me from inside.
The demons within seek escape. Only your power can keep it from splitting apart, my daughter. It's a heavy burden, but the fate of the world lies in your hands.
Azmodan will soon be trapped inside the Black Soul Stone. Our victory is close at hand.
Only fools celebrate victory before the battle's begun. Along with Belial, Azmodan has ruled the ravening hordes of the burning hells for over 3 centuries. His cunning is beyond imagining.
Cunning is no match for strength. I can see the tension on your face. The stone is fighting for control.
It's getting more difficult, but it's nothing I can't handle.
The demons war and rage to escape their imprisonment. Their fury will only increase over time. Leah is very brave, but we'd best hurry before her strength fails.
reached Bastion's keep, but holding the Black Soulstone together takes up all of my time now. Sometimes I think of the wounded soldiers and their families outside, but then my concentration fails and the spells weaken. I must stay focused and trust my friend to save the keep and its people.
Someone's got to light those signal fires. It's not me.
What happened to your master, the Vizirai Lord?
My sisters and I waited until all of his associates had gathered to summon a greater demon. We slew them all to the last man. But they uttered curses upon us with their dying breaths. My sisters and I, we fell. Our deaths seemed certain. When I woke, the dark figure of the Prophet was staring down at me. That is how I met him.
Tell me about your brother. I want to know the truth.
We used to be a team. I'd tip him off to some of the Thieves Guild's hits. He'd bring in the guards and play it off like it was a lucky catch. But one time he showed up too early.
When you robbed the Merchants Guild bank.
None other. Some of the guards became suspicious. They thought he was involved. And he's been rotting in a cell in Kingsport ever since. I managed to escape.
You must feel awful.
I don't know what I feel anymore. Oh, I've been waiting for this.
While examining Jondar's journal further, I found a torn page hidden within the binding. I believe that it is from one of the tomes I seek. He has written notes in the border as well. Perhaps by studying them, I will learn where the tome is.
I've seen more cheerful faces on corpses. What is the matter?
It seems strange that Jondar would keep a page hidden. It is though it is the proof of a crime. I've already found holes in my order's honor. What if there are more? Lead the way to glory.
We have to hold. We were down to quarter strength, and we've held for 10 days. Reinforcements have to be coming.
We're down to 300 from 1,000 men. You think we can hold much longer than this?
I will need to give these soldiers their courage back.
From the burning desert to the freezing north. You don't make it easy on us, do you?
Wherever the Lords of Hell are, I go.
At least there's a lot of work to be done here. These men fight with blunted swords and dented armor. It's good to help. What will you do when this battle is ended?
It is too early to think about such things.
It's never too early.
I wish to find the last of my people and unite them.
A noble goal. I just want a quiet town in the country where I can work and live a life of peace.
You heard the Angel's command. Let the call sound forth. Bastion's keep shall not fall.
These soldiers look barely old enough to be away from their mothers. They are not prepared for the evil that seeks to consume this keep.
They are warriors. They will fight, because it is their duty.
Well, they are fortunate they have you to protect them.
I cannot defend the whole keep myself.
Oh, I don't know about that. My visions are filled with demons dying violently at your hands. Let's just say there is a lot of blood.
Gotta go, Marta. More of those creatures need killing on the lower walls.
I'm sure I heard it was the upper walls, dear.
That's what I said. Look, there's a chance I won't come back this time.
Ah, you've been saying that for 44 years. Go on now.
I
do, you would lead me to exciting and mysterious places. We should encounter the jewel I seek any day now.
How long have you been looking for this jewel?
Oh, quite some time. It's been a great adventure.
Perhaps you would find this jewel sooner if you weren't so careless.
Oh, yes. Well, that. And the jewel changes form from time to time. I can only take so much credit. You try to give a young man some advice, and he assumes you are the Sensei god of thieves, traveling in disguise as an elderly jeweler. I understand his confusion, as I do share certain features.
Is this something your gods do often?
No? Well, yes. Our Father God is rumored to delight young ladies by appearing in their bedchambers as a 10-foot warrior.
The people of Shansai worship 59 gods, but few are more revered than Zai, the exiled trickster god who travels the face of the world disguised as a humble merchant. Tales of his adventures range from ingenious thefts and practical jokes to more lurid exploits, none of which I'm comfortable recording here.
You're looking at me in a very strange manner.
This legend of Zai seems to fit you very well. Are you a god or not?
Are we not all divine in some fashion? When I taste a good bowl of quail stew, I certainly think the chef must be. Stop asking me questions about stew. You're making me hungry.
Be mysterious if it pleases you. I have things to do.
Well, try to do them in a mysterious fashion. It makes them much more interesting, you know. I think I was wrong about the jewel I seek. It's not in this land either. Oh, what a pity.
Why do you want this jewel above all others?
Because it has killed thousands. And because I'm the only one who can hold it without harm.
Because you are a god.
No, because it has already taken everything from me that matters. But enough of that. I have gone too long without spiced beef and spicier wine. It's just unnatural to go from a place so hot to a place so cold. The change isn't good for my old bones.
I go where I must.
And what's all this noise? It's as though we're right in the middle of a battle.
We are, and it is a great battle.
I know, isn't it?
You look thoughtful.
Oh, yes. Well, memories are useless, aren't they? You can't eat them or sell them for food. I'm glad that I'm starting to lose them. Oh, I was just remembering a time when I tracked the jewel to Skovos. A long story. But let's just say that between the sea monsters and poison arrows, it managed to slip away again.
Disappointing.
Oh, it was. But when the theater's ceiling collapsed, I fell right into the lap of my soon-to-be seventh wife. She managed to console me.
You have had 7 wives?
Oh, no. I've been married many more times than that, but never to more than 2 women at a time. Never let it be said that I'm greedy.
I don't like it here anymore. Can we go?
Soon, love. Just close your eyes.
Everyone has lost hope. I will help them find it.
Hell itself comes to destroy you.
Light the signal fire!
We saw the signal fire. We must light the rest, but the demons swarm around them.
Get back inside the keep!
No! I have to help hold the walls!
Look out! This is monstrous. He was little more than a boy.
Transferring to Bastion's keep is as dull as I imagined. The soldiers spend most of their time gambling. I guess this is what I should expect from this hollowed-out rock, a shadow of its former glory. Still, I am here to provide for Anna. I hope she is well.
Minions, Bastion's keep has nearly fallen. Many of you have already gorged yourselves on blood and man-flesh. But do not let your feasting delay you. I would have the keep and its commander in my possession before the next dawn. The rest of this world will fall soon after.
To die.
You're a welcome sight, hero! You're the best there is! Fight with everything you've got!
hopeless!
I won't do that.
You're a welcome sight, hero.
So you're the wretch that's given me such trouble. Thrash as you might, you will not keep me from the Soul Stone.
What in the hells was that?
An illusion to frighten you.
We've seen the fires you've lit. Fear has no more hold on us. The catapults could break Azmodan's lines, but we can't raise them from their berths while demons swarm over the walls.
I'll raise the catapults and send those Mongols back to the hells that spawned them.
It is grim out here, but we've seen worse.
It will be difficult to break Azmodan's advance without the catapults brought to bear. The demons' numbers are too great. In time, they will overrun us. But if the catapults can be raised, our superior position may make all the difference.
Aha! I knew you'd need my help.
It must be terrible to see your daughter suffer this way.
Everyone suffers, but to do so for a cause greater than oneself, that is the mark of a true hero. My daughter is everything I hoped she would be.
I'm glad this is almost done. I don't think I have much time left.
Do not say that. Think of all the things you want to do in your life. The inn you want to build. Your safe place.
No. You were right. There's no safe place for anyone. Look around us. If this keep can't protect us, what chance would a silly little inn have?
Listen to me. We all find safety in our own ways. While I find it in strength of arms, you can find it within the inn you will build. Safe places are won through sacrifice and pain. You are making that sacrifice now, and you will live to see your dreams fulfilled. I swear it.
The demonic rage is building up again. But I can do this. I know I can. days are hard. If it weren't for my mother standing beside me, I don't know what I'd do. She even watches the stone for a few hours each night so I can rest. Sometimes I dream I'm in New Tristram with Uncle Deckard again, and it's hard to wake up after that.
There's 100 other places the demons could come at us. From below, for instance.
You mean up through the keep? The fortifications are even tougher down there.
There is a disgusting, slobbering, fat-oozing demon in your future. But there is always time for romance. You really should find someone.
Do you know what is happening here? How can you speak of romance?
Trust me, you'll appreciate having a loved one to come home to when you're done saving the world.
I'm not leaving, Rondal, and that's final. If I went, who would tell you that your left vambrace is unbuckled?
Well, this time I mean it. You... Huh? No, it isn't.
You still looked, dear.
Tell me another story from your past.
I spent a particularly frozen winter in Skarsglen many years ago, and I had always wondered if druids kept their clothes on after they shifted back to human form. It would have been impolite to ask. So, in the interest of broadening my cultural horizons, I followed a lovely druid to her bathing pool. Moved by the moonlight and the spirit of cultural exploration, I began serenading her from the bushes. Ah, little druid, you're so lovely. She chased me for 3 miles, snapping at my heels with her ferocious teeth. It was marvelous.
You think we're going to die? Don't be stupid. Mum says the walls are impenetrable. Why is she crying then?
I can see the signal fires lit all across the keep and on the battlefield. The defenders rally to the fires. But though the battlements are secured, we have bought ourselves no victory, only time. We need the catapults, but with the demons on the walls, the crews have been unable to raise them.
We must bring the catapults to bear.
You and I both know that this battle will not be settled with catapults.
No, but the keep must be secured before we charge the enemy lines.
We will make the demons flee before us. That will be a sight to see.
I am once again filled with the thrill of battle. It has been too long since I have raised my blade against the forces of the burning hells. I remember countless battles within the heart of Pandemonium, as my brethren and I risked everything to drive the demon spawn back to their hells.
Battles to be celebrated in song.
They were glorious. We waged our eternal conflict since the light first broke upon creation. But now, for the first time, it feels as if its end is in sight.
Thank the heavens you're here. We're down to 4 lads until reinforcements arrive. Trouble is, the lift stopped. We can't see what went wrong through all the muck down there. Oh, what now?
More of the brutes from below, Captain. What do we do?
If you need to be told which end of the sword goes where, you haven't been paying attention! Fight to your last breath, lads! The lift is moving again! Hold steady, lads! Reinforcements are on their way! Demons! Get ready, men! Victory!
Should have run when they had the chance.
You cannot stand before me.
Can't die like this. Save yourself. Run!
Fight with everything you've got!
You must be the one that lit the signal fires. Help me free the recruits so they can raise this catapult. Over here. Excellent. Let's protect the recruits while they raise the catapult.
This ought to send them fleeing back to their pits.
The imbecile who slew my brother Belial now means to aid the keep's beleaguered soldiers. He brings a girl with him. She could undo us all. But I am not Belial. He was weak. hid behind his disguises. Of course they failed him. We will seize our victory through bloodshed.
Their assault must end here.
Scouts report that more of those wretched demon hellbearers will be here any moment. The soldiers need to be protected. The platform will rise more quickly if we don't lose men.
Are you alone up here?
Of course I'm bloody well alone. Everyone else has gone and died, but I'll be damned if I leave my post. Make yourself useful and spin that winch.
More fury.
You're making me do this on my own! Promised Captain Ho I'd watch my temper. Do me a favour, and don't mention that I shouted at you a little, alright?
I am returning to town.
The ancient have blessed me. While you tinkered with your paltry catapults, my demons breached the depths of your keep. Once they've claimed the Black Soul Stone for me, your entire world will burn.
Asmodan's demons have torn holes in our walls and are flooding into the depths. If the holes are not sealed, the keep will be overrun.
Then I will seal the breaches with their corpses.
I bring word from the King of Westmarch.
Has he agreed to send us reinforcements?
My lord says he will send no living men to battle imaginary demon lords.
Perhaps he'll believe when his kingdom is burnt to ashes around him.
demons are in the keep! They're coming up from the depths! To arms! To arms!
I see a foul darkness gathering around us. The forces of hell will soon overwhelm Leah.
Does the Soulstone shatter? Do the Demon Lords break free?
No. You help Leah contain the energy within the stone, but the cost to her is high.
I would ask if you're all right. I know better.
That was hardly an ambush anyway. Do you remember when the Barbarians tried the same thing 30 years ago?
Ha! They tried to steal you away, didn't they? I was frantic until they brought you back 2 hours later with an apology.
I simply reasoned with him. Garma still sends me a bundle of hides sometimes, you know. He was the nicest kidnapper I ever met.
You are a great warrior.
And you, a great commander.
I do what I can. Imperius himself would have been hard-pressed to hold these walls as long as these soldiers have. This world owes them a great debt.
Who is this Imperius?
Imperius is the Archangel of Valor. It is he who commands the legions of the high heavens.
Has heaven or hell ever been close to victory in the eternal conflict?
We thought we had lost everything at the 5th battle of the Diamond Gates. The prime evils and their legions crashed against the very entrance of heaven itself. But one of my most trusted lieutenants, Iswal, turned them back. Still, the day might have been lost had the demon lords not fallen to fighting amongst themselves. So confident of their impending victory, they turned on each other over the spoils they had yet to win. I shudder to think what the demon lords might accomplish should they ever stop betraying one another. Such is the self-defeating nature of evil.
Demons came out of nowhere.
If there's treasure to be had, then I'm in.
This stone is vibrating. I can barely hold it. Their voices, they're screaming in my head.
Is Leah strong enough for this task?
She must be. Clearly, the stone wasn't built to contain 6 demon lords indefinitely. Only Leah's will holds it together.
Take courage, Leah. Azmodan's time grows short.
Many centuries ago, King Corsic built Bastion's Keep to head
Not
the
enough fury.
barbarian threat in the north. After years of military disasters, the frustrated king led a large army out of the fortress and into the north to conquer the barbarians once and for all. Not one of them came back.
Down for your just reward!
Volcathos, guide my hand.
I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Volcathos, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage.
Your flesh is weak. I will not be denied. Back to hell, dog.
By all that is holy, do you see that enemy over there?
I'll taste your hair.
This keep was meant to garrison 3,000. Barely a third of that was here when the demons came.
Why do you think that is?
Men and their
It is good that you've come along. Our lads are fighting with blades held to hilts by bits of string. They need better weapons if we're going to survive. Watch my back while I work. I'm heading to the end. Stay at my side. And done. You saved a lot of lives today. Thank you.
I will use this. closing in around this keep. We must protect the innocent.
My blow.
These creatures won't go down easily. We have done it.
Trapped some huge demons in the next room. I've been praying the doors will hold. They need to be killed, but they're too much for me. That was amazing. With you around, we might just beat these demons after all.
Do you have any family waiting for you back where you're from?
The steel in my hands and the men at my side are family enough for me.
Aye, brothers in arms are as good as brothers in blood. We are not alone in here.
The one who killed Lord Belial. I will savor, tearing the flesh from your bones.
I need to go back.
Empty victory over a useless tool. You have only delayed your inevitable destruction. Your walls have grown no stronger. Our assault continues unabated. The stone will still be mine.
Our people may have no homeland, but I will survive, as long as you buy something.
Day 9. Young Commander Calderos believes that the demonic scourge will flee before a bloody show of righteous force. He intends to lead a charge from our fortifications tomorrow. Calderos can commit suicide by stupidity if he wants, but I'll be damned if I send my lads with him.
Terrifying noises were coming from the armory, so Tyrael went to investigate. He said if you were to return, I should send you there.
What are you doing with all of these riches you find?
Living a life of depravity and overindulgence, naturally.
In this place? I doubt it.
Fine. Perhaps I've found that my treasure is put to better use elsewhere.
You're sending it away. You.
We all have debts to pay, friend. Let us seek our fortunes together.
I am losing control! The Soulstone seems stable now.
The demon's rage has been subdued.
Yes, but for how long? Our time grows short. We must take this fight to Asmodan.
He is marshaling his forces from within Ariat Crater. I will cross the battlefield and bring an end to his madness. What will you do when this is over?
This war will never end for me. Even if we defeat all evil forever, I will carry the scars of this nightmare till the end of my days.
And what of your daughter? Is there no hope for her?
I wish Leah could have the life I never had. But in truth, I fear she'll be damned as well.
Don't underestimate her. She is strong. Nevertheless, I will hold hope for both of you. I need fury.
Can you feel the keep shuddering? Asmodan's siege weapons. Saving these walls will have meant nothing if they're reduced to rubble.
I will go to the battlefield and destroy the ballistae myself.
At last!
Tell me more of the eternal conflict.
Since time immemorial, the forces of heaven and hell fought for control of the sacred World Stone, until the day it was stolen by renegades and used to forge your world. Since then, the forces of hell became more interested in corrupting mankind than in facing us on the field of battle.
They sought to use us as weapons.
They knew that mankind would tip the balance of power forever, and very clearly, you have.
I would hear more of the creation of our world.
To escape the eternal conflict, a group of renegade angels and demons came together and created a hidden paradise for themselves. They called this world Sanctuary. Eventually, they commingled. They gave birth to mankind. That is why you have both good and evil within you, and the power of both realms as your birthright. The power of your Nephilim ancestors was so terrifying to their parents that they tuned the World Stone to weaken them. They knew they had loosed something unimaginable upon creation.
I thought I was going to die when I saw the demon's rage escape from the Soul Stone. Tyrillin, my friend, fought them, but I couldn't help. It was like I was watching them through a haze. What is the Soul Stone doing to me? Asmodan must die soon. Then I will be myself again.
The men look to you to lead them. When they see you laying waste to the demon hordes, they are heartened. As you go, so does this battle. Always remember that.
You should give some thought to taking time for yourself, Cheldo. You can save the world tomorrow. Stay with us tonight. I'll buy drinks. We'll dance.
There are enemies to be fought, battles to be won. That is all there is.
I knew you'd say that. I really did.
Things are looking up, Martyr. There's barely anything left to kill.
I knew you could do it.
There are other soldiers about besides me, if you haven't noticed.
No, I haven't.
Oh dear. That's a very resolute expression you're wearing. You may as well say what you're thinking.
The god Bull Cathos walked among my people, defending the sacred mountain from our enemies. If you are a god, you should follow his example.
Well, who says I'm not? I hunt for a jewel that will devour the world if it could.
So would you. I have seen you attack a roast pig like a wounded berserker.
I thought someone was going to ask me to share it. You're going out there?
I must. Asmodan waits.
Make sure you bundle up, huh? You should probably wear an extra layer or two. You can never be warm enough, I always say.
You barely changed since the desert.
Oh, well, it's quite simple. I just tuck a few fire holes in my pockets and under my shirts, and I never get cold. As good as a pair of long underwear.
Bastion's keep has been saved. Enough fighting within walls. I will now take the fight to Azmodan's war machines upon the open fields.
Look there, it's the hero of Chaldean.
We may have a chance now.
It feels good to be on the battlefield again.
Thank the gods you're here. You've got to destroy those ballistae. They're raining hell down upon us. We can't last much longer.
More fury.
A well-deserved death. Our opponent may be strong, but I will not stand down.
There were just too many of them.
Men are losing hope. The demons' numbers seem endless. They come at all times, day or night, and no amount of casualties we inflict slows their advance. We need reinforcements. We need help.
Never thought I'd see it.
I can't.
Leave me. It is too late. Take this. I have no use for it anymore.
Impossible. I won't do that.
Will not be denied.
Look out! They've been circling for hours.
Of the keep. I have crushed your siege weapons on the battlefield. Now I come for you.
I could no longer sit idly by while you brought the fight to Azmodan. It has been too long since I felt the thrill of battle myself.
Destroying my siege weapons makes little difference. Every hour, more of my forces pour forth from the mouth of hell. Soon, they will wipe your pathetic keep from existence.
Brave words, Azmodan. But words are all you have left to hurl at us. Forward, friend. Now we shall drive Asmodan's army back into the accursed crater.
We labored hard to reforge your sword of justice. I look forward to finally seeing you wield it. Let us make haste.
How do you feel? Nervous?
I do not fear Asmodan. I have crushed his army, and he will follow.
I feel a sense of calm. I know you can do it. Have no fear. The things I have crafted will not fail you.
The Black Soul Stone. Holding 6 prime evils in one container. That seems like a bad idea to me.
Soon Asmodan will fall. Then we will destroy the stone, and the evil it contains, forever.
It's a miracle Leah wasn't corrupted by the dark energies within it, don't you think?
Did you hear? The demons are on the run thanks to you.
You said this jewel wants to devour the world. What is it?
Oh, all you wish to hear is my most guarded secret. Well, certainly. If you cannot be trusted, then the world is in trouble, I think. The jewel contains a powerful creature named Dirgist. He was trapped within it for terrible crimes against his people.
I have never heard of this Dirgist. When did this happen?
A long time before years were counted. Now a flaw has developed in the jewel. Through it, dirges can consume the holder's life. I intend to seal his prison, trapping him in it forever.
I just found a dusty wine bottle stashed in a hole in the wall.
I remember standing before the Prophet, my life hung by a thread. But he healed me and my sisters.
The Prophet was a priest?
No, not precisely. I do not know what his true nature was. Only that he possessed great power. He said we had done well to slay the demons. He was very kind. When we had recovered, he offered to train us further.
You agreed?
Yes, I owe him my life. Slaying the lords of hell would please him. It is the least I can do. It is always wonderful to see you.
I am returning to town.
I need fury. Eldruin will destroy the demonic seal protecting this gate.
Demonic towers and enormous hearts beating within them.
I know of them. They are the Sin Hearts. Asmodan must have dredged them up from the depths of his realm to empower his legions.
Then let us stop these terrible hearts from beating. The demon gate has been shattered, and the way to Asmodan is now open. He has brought hell itself into the crater, powering his legions with vile sin hearts. I will destroy them and bring the Lord of Sin to justice.
You've killed one of my playthings. Now, you have my undivided attention.
I don't like the sound of this, demon wench. Good thought.
10 days ago, I had an extremely powerful vision of a dark future. Horrible, horrible things will happen to you before this is all over, but you will prevail.
Tell me of these things.
I would never burden you with the knowledge of things you can't change. You need to be happy. Enjoy yourself while you can.
Thanks to that barbarian, you can finally get some rest.
I feel fine.
I can tell your bad knee is troubling you, love. He'll have to save the world without you.
You are so close now. Only Azmodan is still out there, waiting for you. What do you suppose you'll do after he is dead?
He is not dead yet.
Oh, you're too modest. I saw how easily you took care of Belial, and you've already beaten Azmodan's army. How much more trouble could he be? Let me tell you what I think. After Azmodan is dead, you come with me, huh? And we'll go on a grand adventure. Just you and Shen, to win at our backs, and the road stretching out before us.
Perhaps we shall.
It's all come down to a single fight, and I don't even get to be there.
Good. You could use some sleep.
But I'm not even tired.
You could use some sleep.
Oh.
I can't believe he slaughtered one of those siegebreaker beasts. It took Captain Hale and 100 men to kill the last one.
Oh, I wish I could have seen that fight.
Really?
Well, not up close. I can't believe that we're still alive. This place was built to fight barbarians, not horrible bastards with wings.
Does your brother know you loved his wife?
No, she didn't take the time to tell him before waltzing off to the altar. Now their children would starve if not for the gold I send their way.
But you are the reason their father is imprisoned.
He will be free again in time. Paying off the Merchants Guild of Kingsport is no small task. And aren't you supposed to be on my side here? They will run when they see us.
Have you found the location of your tomes from that torn page yet?
No. I've learned something much more troubling. Judging by the borders, this is indeed a page from the tomes, but it does not contain prophecies. It seems to be a set of instructions for the creation of magical weapons. But that is not the strangest part. I have seen the rune here before, on the braces of Tyrael's armor.
No reason to tiptoe around the truth. Let's go ask him.
Tyrael, examine this page. Tell me what you see.
These are plans for angelic weapons that will fit human hands. Where did you find this?
This is a page torn from the sacred tomes of my blessed order. The light only knows what the others contain.
I see. It implies that my brethren seek to destroy this world, and that your order was created to stop them.
Is it true?
It was. Once. Not anymore.
You have your truth, then, Cormac. What will you do with it?
There is much difference between what I want and what I must do. Together, you and I will finish our work here. I owe you that. But I tell you this. My faith is stronger than this betrayal. When we are done, I will return home and plunge my spear into the ground before the vault of the Order. I will meet their champions until they answer for their sins and their lies. I will have justice. I keep thinking of the traitor, John Dar. He had turned to evil, I have no doubt. But I wonder, would he have fallen as easily if the Order had not betrayed him? I knew he was troubled, but I said nothing. I saw his doubts as weakness, and when he submitted to Magda, I thought my suspicions were confirmed. Perhaps I could have saved him before it was too late.
What's done is done, but I tell you this. His blood is on the Order's hands, not yours.
You are right. They will pay for his downfall. Let us seek honor together, my friend.
These poor things live in eternal torment.
I hope Irena is faring well through all of this. Bastion's keep is full of death and despair.
The girl is not as fragile. She is faring well enough.
You're an extraordinary one, aren't you? Oh, you've met my daughters, I see. Are you enjoying their company? All the pain and suffering you're enduring. You must be dying to meet me.
I'll be telling stories about that for a while.
at their flesh, hear their screams. Such sweet melody. You are so eager. I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Sedare, maiden of Earth, consort of Asmodee. How invigorating. Play with my daughters. I do not wish to tire you out. I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the same heart. Oh, you will pay for this. So close now. So close.
Your flesh is weak.
Don't like the look of that.
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Hold your tongue, demon.
Oh, the things I'm going to do to you.
She has no shame, does she?
My mind! To pay for my freedom, I have only my own flesh and blood. Come, Maiden of Lust lurks below. Zendaya, the Maiden of Lust, lured us with stealth.
Oh yes. I've been looking forward to this. Come now. You can do better than that. Why are you hurting? Shh! No!
We have fought our way to the depths of the crater. Asmodan cannot be...
Nephilim fool, when the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil. Arrogant enough! Arrogant Nephilim. My servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
A good choice.
We've done it! Quickly now, Leah! Trap Asmodan's essence within the Soul Stone!
It's done!
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
I need to go back.
An incredible victory. I knew Azmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They are all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
Well, Marta, that demon lord is dead. Time to move on.
I'll go pack my knitting.
Azmodan is dead!
How in hell did we live to see this?
Will you study with me?
Thieves have their own studies.
Surely you jest.
Perhaps the world is not as simple as it seems from up there.
Up where?
Your ivory tower. They will run when they see us.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens. Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
My old enemy. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo.